What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody is enjoying their week. Hope you had a great weekend. Snowed here. I'm in Alaska, so what's new? It's wintertime here. So if this is the first time to my channel, welcome. Please smash that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. And today I'm going to be talking about the GoPro Hero 9 Media Mod. Now, if you're familiar with the GoPro lineup, or you have a GoPro, current model, if you have the 8, that's when the GoPro Media Mods were actually first introduced, was when the 8 first came out. Now, what Media Mods are, is they are simply cages that you can attach your GoPro, or actually just insert your GoPros into, and then they allow you to attach different types of media pieces to the cages, such as LCD screens or another external light source, or in some cases you can actually use another external mic if you wanted to and you didn't want to use the shotgun mic that came with the Media Mod. Now, that was first introduced with the 8, and now the 9 has it. In a way, it's the same in terms of just what they do. So I'm going to just go quickly over this and just kind of show you some audio samples of what it sounds like without a mic using a GoPro, and then what it sounds like using the internal mic with the Media mic. And again, with this type of a Media Mod, you can basically turn your GoPro into a more, I wouldn't say professional look, but you could basically turn your GoPro into a media vlogging camera. Same thing as kind of like a point and shoot, only difference is that you have a Media Mod that you can actually add external devices to, and gives you the options of adding other things at a later time as GoPro updates its mods for you to add stuff to this. So I'm going to go into the unboxing of this, and then we're going to do some media samples. I'm going to show you what it sounds like with the GoPro with the mic on, and then with the mic not on. So I've already unboxed the GoPro Media Mod. Now, basically, when you get a GoPro, you pretty much just get just whatever the piece is, and then you always get these typical, just, you know, regular GoPro mounts. That's akin to pretty much all GoPro accessories that you get, except for the wearable stuff that you would buy, such as the wrist straps and things like that. You'll get, you know, pretty much this, or it's already built into it. So there's not really nothing new there. Now, this is the Media Mod itself. Now, this is the mic itself. It is a directional mic. As you can see, there's a mic on the end, and you got the front piece there, and it does come equipped with a windshield. So this is your, like, or basically like a dead cat if you want to call it, but they just call it a windshield screen. But as you can see, that is what that is. You simply just take that. That would be your bottom piece right there. You simply just attach that, and then that's pretty much it. You want the metal piece to be in the back. Now, to simply add the GoPro in, you simply just pull that up, pull that out, and you insert your GoPro into that. And as with the GoPros, they all come USB-C when it comes to charging, so you simply would just insert it into there, and then that is pretty much it. And you just click to hear the clicking sound. Your little feet would be right there, as I'll show you that once I insert the GoPro into it. But you're going to have basically the same thing. This is your mode button for selecting various modes to put your GoPro in. That's obviously your record button. But you also have these right here on the sides. These are your cold shoots. So again, you can add various different types of GoPro accessories to this, such as you can buy the GoPro light, or you can use a light here, and then you can use an LCD screen here, or if you have a third-party light that you use, then you can actually just simply slide that in, as long as it has a hot shoot that you can slide it into, or the piece that you can insert into the hot shoot, and then do it that way. So that's pretty much it for the front. Now the rear, this is where you have all your accessibility stuff, such as your different types of connections. So as you can see, these are covered. I almost overpassed these and didn't even realize it. So this is your first one. The top one is going to be a micro HDMI. Your middle one, I believe, is a USB-C. And then you have your 3.5mm jack that you can use for, say, any type of third-party external mics. If you want to use that and you didn't want to use the directional mic, you can use this. The Boya M1 is a pretty good inexpensive mic. You could plug that into that and use that as your external mic if you wanted to. And this would be, again, your micro HDMI. You can basically use this as a webcam if you wanted to do any live streaming for, say, Twitch or Facebook or YouTube. You simply would just get what's known as a micro HDMI to USB, you simply just that into that, and then in the USB port, and then you would just kind of run the program, and that's how that works. I love the fact that they have it kind of closed and sealed so it doesn't get exposed to the weather elements. But this is water resistant, but it is not waterproof. So basically what that means is that if it's raining outside, you're relatively okay with using this. I don't really think it's going to damage you. But if you are planning on like going snorkeling or scuba diving or something like that, yeah, this is not really designed for that. They have a separate case for you to use that with. So we're going to install my GoPro into this. So we're going to attach the windshield to the mic. So all you have to do is make sure that the plastic end right here, make sure that is facing back. Simply just slide it on, and that is pretty much it. Then you simply just open up the latch like so, like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have to remove the battery door case from your GoPro. It's just like removing it from any other previous GoPros that you've had before. You simply just slide out this piece right here, and then you simply just give it a nice little pull, and then that's it. So you don't have to worry about break. It's not going to break. You simply just give it a light little pull if it doesn't come out the first time, and then you just simply slide that aside. And again, as you can see, a USB-C connection right there. That's what you use typically for charging your GoPro anyway. You're going to take this and you're going to insert this into your GoPro all the way in till you can't push it in anymore. You'll feel a slight little kind of push in. That means that there's connection between the USB-C and the connector right there. And you simply just press down, and then there you go. And again, this actually, in a way, is actually a perfect vlogging camera for those who are looking for something simple, easy to use, not looking to spend a lot of money. Now when it comes to using this as a vlogging camera, in this current setup, as you see it right here, this is the perfect setup because again, you've got cold shoot mounts here and here. You can use an LCD screen there, and you can use an external light source here, or you can use an external mic and a light source there. There's tons of options that you have to do this, and again, you've got an LCD screen here if you have the 9. In the front, you got a directional mic, and that's how that works. And then again, if you want to turn it into a webcam with the feet right here, you simply just connect it to pretty much any GoPro mount that you want. So we'll just use the one that comes with it. So again, you simply just take this, unscrew, you simply just slide that in, align it with the circle, then you just basically just screw it in. And then again, you can take this and mount this. You can get what is known as a tripod, a GoPro tripod mount kit. They're like $20 for the tripod mount in the kit. You would be looking for this because this is a tripod mount right here. As you can see, it has threads right there that you can mount this to. And again, as I said before previously, all GoPros come with these type of mounts. You simply would just unscrew this one off of this one, screw it into this one, insert that into that. And then once you have this screwed in, you want to make sure that it's, you know, kind of tight in there. Now there is one thing that I noticed when I attached my GoPro to the media mod. As you can see, there's actually a light meter right there. I'm sorry, not a light meter. There is a sound meter right there. As you can see, it's going back and forth as I'm talking. So the GoPro isn't recording right now, but it actually gives the option of how you want to use the mic. So there's an option right here. There's an option right there. As you can see, I tap on that. Basically, this, as you can see, it gives me 3 types of selections. There's a front, so I'm assuming that means that audio, the directional mic, if you're using this in a vlogging style, then the mic will pick up the audio sound from the front. And if you do the back, as you can see there, if you're doing any type of tutorials or any type of commentary or anything of that nature, then it will use the audio, the directional mic from the back of the mic if you're doing that situation. And if you do it with the mics off, that basically just means that it's only going to be using the external mics that are on the GoPro itself, not on the media mic, the media mod itself. I'm not exactly sure why you'd want to do that, or I could be getting it wrong. It could actually be that it's using this as well as in conjunction with all the mics. So basically, you're getting not only the internal mics, but the directional mic itself. But we're going to find that out because I'm going to show you what it sounds like with each different one, how different the audio sounds with this versus not having an external audio source with it. Now the GoPro itself has external mics. I believe there's one in the front and two on the bottom. I don't believe there's any in the back. So most of the audio, when you're having it in like this type of a situation, more of the audio will be coming from the front. There's also a mic on the top as well, but right now what you're seeing and hearing is from the external mics from the GoPro itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch from the internal audio on the GoPro to the media mod, and we're going to do that now. And now this is the audio from the media mod itself, not from GoPro's internal mics. This is all being played through the media mic itself. Now this is the front facing function of the mic. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch from front to rear so that you can hear what it sounds like when you are doing any type of commentary or any type of tutorial. But I'm going to be right here, so at least you can know what it sounds like with the rear with the audio coming from the rear as opposed to in the front. And now I have the audio with the directional mic rear sound. So basically it's picking up any audio that is picking up. It's probably going to be from the rear, as if you were doing any type of commentary or if you were doing any type of tutorial. This is what it sounds like when you have the settings to rear mic instead of front mic. So I don't know what it sounds like, but that is what it's going to sound like when you have it in that option. Now this is my GoPro with normal audio, so I do not have the media mod attached to my GoPro. This is the straight audio that I have directly coming from the GoPro. And that is everything for the media mod for the GoPro Hero 9. Again, it's not a bad little media. It's not a bad device. I never owned an 8, so I didn't really know what to expect from it. But I actually think it's kind of cool, especially if you're looking to start your first YouTube channel. You could basically turn with this setup. You could start your first YouTube channel with this. You don't need to go out and spend a lot of money on extra gear or anything like that. Simply, if you have a GoPro 8 or if you have the 9, simply buy the media mod itself. It has cold shoe mounts on it, so you can add an external light to this, or if you want to use an external an LCD screen, and then use a light source on the back here on the side. You can get those from GoPro, and you can actually turn this into its own little vlogging camera. You simply have the little feet right here, and you simply can just use those, and you can plug this into a tripod. All you need is what is known as a GoPro tripod kit, and you can utilize that on this and then put on a tripod mount, and then there you go. It's just pretty inexpensive. So that is pretty much everything for this. Now you know what it sounds like with the GoPro audio internally on its own, and then when you use this with the media mod, what it sounds like with the cameras, with the front camera and then the rear camera, and then what it sounds like with just the option of camera mics. You saw that you get you get an audio meter for when you're speaking, so you can basically see how loud you're talking. If it sounds like you're peaking, you can probably just use an external mic and do it that way if you wanted to, as opposed to the audio if you don't feel like you need to get super close to it or speak up louder just to make sure that they can hear it. But I will be having some audio samples as well. Not from just inside my room, but I'm actually going to be getting my hair cut, so you'll get a little bit of audio sample of what this sounds like out in a real world environment. Again, this is rated for only 20-mile-an-hour winds, so anything higher than that, the sound will kind of get distorted, so you kind of have to probably kind of post-edit that out. So with that in mind, again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you don't miss content when I drop it. And I have also reached my 500 subscriber goal, so I'm going to be contacting that lucky subscriber. And I was thinking about doing a camera giveaway, but I'm actually probably going to be doing a GoPro Hero 8, and I might throw in one of these media mods as well, because I think if you're starting off with a YouTube channel, and obviously cameras is usually the first thing a lot of people tend to worry about as to how much they want to spend on a camera, I think this current setup, a GoPro Hero 8 or the 9 with a media mod, just doing that alone can help boost your video quality and audio quality, at least at the beginning. And then as you tend to grow your channel, you know, you can go out obviously and buy other gear. but I think I'm going to be doing a GoPro giveaway of this, so I'm going to be contacting that lucky subscribers. And that is everything for the Hero 9 GoPro Media Mod. As I said before, you could basically turn this into your first vlogging camera. You don't even have to worry about buying any type of point and shoot or DSLR. You can actually start off with something like this. Again, you can use this on both the 8 or the 9 if you have an 8 and you weren't really sure if you want to use a media mod for it. I highly recommend taking a look at it. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good. If you've never shot, if you're looking to start your first YouTube channel, and again you want to get something decent, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on a camera or anything like that, and you don't want to use your smartphone, I would probably take a look at the media mods. If you have a GoPro 8, take a look at it. It's actually pretty decent. Again, they have a cold shoot mount for each side, so you can use an external light source here and another LCD screen here, or you can do it in any combination for whatever GoPro sells for these media mods. And again, you have tons of connections on the back. You got a micro HDMI, USB-C, and again a 3.5mm jack. And you already know what the sound quality sounds like, as I just demonstrated what it sounds like with this attached versus without it attached, and then whether you're using the front mic or using it in the rear or using the just camera mics themselves, it kind of gives you a hint into what audio quality is going to sound like for these. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you don't miss content. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and again, my name is Black Apino, the Apple Guy, and have a great week. This is what it sounds like in a real world environment when you have this outside and you're doing any type of normal vlogging. It's just a normal mic with the front facing mic in the configuration, and as you can see, I've got cars in the background that's constantly moving, background noise everywhere, cars in the parking lot up and down. So this is what it sounds like if you were to use this outside as opposed to being inside your house and then just normally doing any type of vlogs. Again, this is the perfect vlogging setup with the media mod, and then just again using some external light source or an LCD screen if you don't want to use the LCD screen on the 9, or if you have an 8 and you have a media mod, then you can do the same thing, just an external LCD screen inside your media mod, and that's pretty much how that works. So as you can see, you know, and usually you can kind of edit out most of this during post edit, so depending on whatever video editing program you use, you can pretty much just edit out a lot of the background noise. Again, it just really depends on what you're using and set your settings at. So